Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Gregory, Humblewyse of Earth Only Soul. I'm back with.
Ryen of Earth Only Soul.
All right. We are going to be propagating using.
Moonlight.
Yes, a Scindapsus moonlight. And we're going to be propagating by what? A one leaf?
Node.
All right. Do you even know what a node is?
Is it this thing?
Okay. Yeah, it's that would be that thing. So this is going to be the cutting of the Scindapsus moonlight. When I cut this, so we have a leaf, and then we have a node right here. The space between the nodes is called an internode. And on the node, you're going to have space where the roots are going to come out, and also just a little bit on the stem. They're also going to have some other plants, some other growth points. So that's why we never want to cut all the way up to the node, because you just want to give just some space, because we don't want to knock out the growth points. And we're just going to take it and cut. So this is kind of what we want. Okay. There's a few different ways of propagating. One that I haven't tried yet would be air layering for some of my larger plants. But for right now, I primarily like water prop on a lot of things, and I'll just put the prop box in there because I just love just seeing something grow. Just taking one and just making many. Another thing that happens with a longer stem, sometimes the end might get like a little bit of root rot. I don't like to make them too long, but of course we don't want to make them short neither. Ryen, you did a great job at cutting this, but I'm just going to take a little bit more off of there, okay, buddy? Have our cuttings. So Ryen, can you tell everyone on how we'll be putting this into the propagation mix?
So we're going to be putting it in with the leaf sticking out and the entire node sticking into the ground. So into the soil. Sorry. Like that. Yeah.
Scindapsus moonlight. These, they can take, up from a couple of weeks to, several weeks to start to get a root system. And we just want a root system that's good enough so we can go ahead and just add it to a soil so we can grow, a whole new plant baby off of this.
How many of these are going to make it out of the bunch?
Well, given like the right conditions, they could all make it, or maybe sometimes you have an issue of like root rot,
Gotcha.
And so you just lose some things sometimes, and it's just nature. It's just nature. Sometimes, like I said, when we plant a seed out there in the garden, sometimes the seed will grow, sometimes the seed won't grow, but we're going to do everything that we know how to do to create the conditions for it to thrive. Okay? Cool. All right. For this prop box, it's just a regular tote. I drilled holes around the entire sides just to get some airflow in there. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to take a lid, put the lid over in a bright, well-lit space. The box is going to create, its own moisture, which we're going to, have enclosed in there with the lid. And the airflow is going to help to prevent, maybe some algae growth. Because remember, everything in here is alive. Not that the algae is going to hurt anything, but we just want, just to be able, for the air to be able to go or have somewhere to go. All right? All right, we're back. I enjoy doing this all the time. Ryen said earlier that, he said he knows his dad, really finds this therapeutic. I really, really do. I love to be able to, to take something and watch it grow. I look at what I do within my life, and you know what, I just know in order for me to really get things going, I have to ask myself, like, am I rooted? And if I'm not rooted, am I putting myself, in the right substrate so that I can root? And because I said without the roots, so there can be no other growth. Without the right kind of soil, I can have, some soil that can be, absent of air, which will lead to rot. Just like, we can rot. I said when we're not, when we're not properly nourished or being put up in a place where we can thrive or we can grow. So I definitely, just find this fun. I see this as a reflection of what I do within my own life. And it's really great making things grow. I really love this. If anything, Ryen, what did you learn today? Or how did this make you feel?
I learned how to say and spell scindapsus, moonlight. That's what the plan is. I learned that these are one-leaf nodes and these are propagating. Right?
Correct.
How to propagate one-leaf nodes, which is really cool. I like them. I also learned how to, stick the areas without damaging the plants and whatnot. So that's good knowledge for any plant I do from now on.
Right. And what was your knowledge prior to this?
Nothing. There was no knowledge. So worth no nothing. I didn't know anything about these plants or how to cut them or anything about nodes or anything like that.
So anything about this like make you feel uncomfortable? Like,
oh no,
oh my
very
gosh,
easy to learn.
propagate.
No.
Okay.
It's well, then again, I love learning. But even for someone who might find a lot of things challenging, this was very, very simple and easy to learn. Just take your time with it, and you'll love it.
So thank you. So we'll probably we'll do an update video maybe in about several weeks to see how this prop box is growing. And it's okay if we don't see like any growth, but it's just nature's just going to take time. But either which way, I said we're going to come back, let you know what how the progress is, and please stay tuned. We just want to be a resource to everyone. And so you can take something that may seem impossible to you or intangible to you, and you know what, we just want to just make it just relatable, because you can do this, you can grow things. So please join us back for the update video, and thank you guys for chiming in. Goodbye.